Hey, what's up, guys? So, more news broke today, or more news. Orlando Pirates still in the headlines once again. This time around, they've announced signings that have come to the football club, and it just had me thinking, right? It had me thinking where I just thought, hmm, Orlando Pirates are moving like they want to do something very seriously. And then I sat back and I thought, five reasons, right? Shakes, can you come up with five reasons why you think Orlando Pirates are going to do something serious this season? And I have to tell you, I did. I came up with five reasons, and let me know what you guys think. Reason number one being they've released players early. Yes, they've released players early. The likes of Miguel Tim have already gone. They've announced that he's gone. Marco is gone, and as well as Tabso Munyai is also gone as well. And I can definitely tell you now that it's not going to be the last piece of business that they're going to do in terms of people having to leave the football club already. But the fact that they've made those announcements is a really good thing, I have to say. And then reason number two is announcing signings early. You know, just before they go on preseason, they've announced signings early. And some of the players I do like. I mean, I'm seeing Kwaiba having to come in. He was the top goal scorer for Chipa United. And also, he's already made his Bafana Bafana debut. And he's also scored on Bafana Bafana as well, debut as well. And also, Tsepa Muremi. Wait, I don't know if it was a debut, but he scored. That's for sure. Tsepa Muremi, I've spoken about this player before. I was very excited couple of years ago when he was actually linked to Kaizer Chiefs. I thought that there's definitely a player there in terms of hard work, having to play on the wings. He's a hard runner as well. And also Mbutuma too. I mean, we've heard a lot about Mbutuma. He's also made his Bafana debut as well, leaving Richards Bay. And I think it's time for him to sort of test himself out in sort of this environment. And of course, the last one being Sipombule. They've already announced him too. But they've also announcing players early. You know, they're getting their business done early. They're letting people know as to where they're at, what's happening, and they're also communicating with their fans too, which is a big thing. Number three, the coach. I mean, the coach. We were always wondering what's going to happen with the coach. Is it going to be Rulani? And there was reports and rumors and all that, but no, it was Abdel San who has come in. You know, Odu from. He left Marumo Gallant and is obviously coming into Orlando Pirates, but they've already fixed that, and also considering the fact that a giant has left in Jose Rivero, but they've already been able to put in a coach there and already been able to state in terms of what they're going to do. And this is in preseason as well. So they're already getting in the players and they're already getting the coach and they're getting them to work together already as it comes by. And number four, providing competition. It's beautiful to see because they almost telling even the current players that are there that like you're gonna have to work hard to sort of stay within your position. You're gonna have to work hard in order to maintain your position within the club, and that needs competition. And that is something we've also seen at the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns as well, who've been able to get in players of high quality or at least big quality that can compete with one another because it does not let complacency creep in. And then the final reason, the final one, doing all of this before preseason, which I've mentioned before. And it almost feels as though like they've moved past Jose already. It already feels that way. And funny enough, if you watch Jose's interviews and talks and all that stuff, he's already made it clear as to it's not about him. It's about the fact that the club has a process in terms of what they want to follow. I've heard even talks about the fact that there's a 5-year plan that they want to do. So when they're moving like this, I'm believing it. I'm really believing it. I'm believing like Orlando Pirates could really do something. That's for sure. And their target is very simple this season. You've already passed the 60-point gap. I mean, the 60-point mark last season. The point is to get that again. And this time around, close the gap on Mamelodi Sundowns because they're going to be a rival. That's for sure. But man, I have to tell you, Orlando Pirates are moving like as if they want to do something this season. And man, do I believe they're going to do something this season in terms of the way that they're moving, the way that they're communicating with fans, and the way that they're getting their business done early as well. Orlando Pirates, big ups to you guys. And I could only wish you guys the best of luck. But let me know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. I appreciate everybody who watches this content and who shows love. Keep well and take care. All love.